Hello everyone, John12 back here again with another video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Deathstroke slash Suicide Squad live action movies that are possibly happening. Last year, post Man of Steel, David S. Goyer was stating that Warner Brothers is in development to make a Deathstroke slash Suicide Squad movie, and seeing as how Warner Brothers is in the rise of making a upcoming DC cinematic universe, it's quite possible that we might see these characters in the film business very soon. And I just wanted to give my personal thoughts on that and see like who should be playing these characters in future movies. Now let's first start off with the Suicide Squad because I have less things to talk about it. Essentially, they already have people working on it. They have producers and writers working on the development of the movie. So it's quite possible that we might see the movie. But overall, I don't really have any general idea of personally about it because the Suicide Squad has really changed over the years. There's always like a change in lineup of who's in it. So I can't really guess as to who's going to be in the Suicide Squad to the version that they choose. Nor could I really say like what I would really want villain-wise to be in the Suicide Squad. Essentially, we're living in a pre-existing Batman in the Man of Steel universe, so it's quite possible that Batman's rogues gallery has pretty much been developed already, so whatever type of villain may or may not be referenced or seen in the Man of Steel sequel and upcoming Justice League universe movies, then I guess those are the villains that will be in the Suicide Squad. But for the most part, I don't really know much about it other than it's going to be made. So, but my overall thoughts on the Suicide Squad is that I'm not really crazy about it. I mean, I like the Suicide Squad. It's cool and all. You know, it's always pretty much interesting to see a team up of villains to work together to fight a common goal. And the Suicide Squad isn't really turned over to like do specific things like kill Batman or kill the Justice League or fight them. They're actually just like a group of assassins who just work together to just do this one mission, and that's it. So overall, that's my personal thoughts on that. I don't really have that much really a good opinion on that. But let's get into the more important part, which has to be Deathstroke. Deathstroke is a fucking badass character, and I'm really happy that it's going to be adapted to film. And personally, I don't really know who I'd really want to be working on the project, but the fact that he might be adapted is really cool, and I would really like to see him in the Man of Steel sequel. Seeing as how we are living in a pre-existing Batman, I would like to see him in there, like fighting Batman, like in a short period of time, or at least reference, because I think that would really be fucking awesome and cool. I mean, as we all know, Man of Steel is like chock full of fucking Easter eggs and references, so it's quite possible that Deathstroke will have his own movie and will be seen at some point. But my more personal thought on who should play Deathstroke has to be hands down Manu Bennett. I'm a big fan of him. Like he's just an awesome actor, and just when I saw Arrow, all I can think is that he's Slade Wilson. Because there's a lot of things about Arrow that I like and I don't like, but if there has to be a silver lining to where I'd be like, this is a great show, it has to be Manu Bennett's performance as Slade Wilson. He's just a badass fucking Deathstroke. And when he comes on screen, I think Deathstroke. So, I don't know where to go from there. But personally, if David S. Goyer is right and Warner Brothers is working on a Deathstroke movie, I personally want Manu Bennett to fucking play him in the movie. It's quite possible. I mean, we're not fully aware of the possibilities of Arrow maybe referenced or connected to the Man of Steel universe. We don't really know because There's been a lot of talk of like the Dark Knight trilogy being connected to the movies, or Arrow TV shows, and TV shows like Arrow, like the Flash spin-off series is going to be connected to Man of Steel universe. So we don't really know officially what's going to go up, and we don't know what's going to be featured other than the characters that I mentioned, and not to mention all the characters that they're using for their sequels. We don't really know. But all I can say is that if it's true that Deathstroke and Suicide Squad are officially going to be coming out, I'm super psyched for them, particularly for Deathstroke. I don't know who the fuck needs to make this happen. Start a petition. I don't know who do you got to do, but definitely get Manu Bandit to fucking play Slade Wilson. I personally would like to see that. But that's overall everything that I had to say. This is a really quick video. I just wanted to make this as a side note, seeing as how I've been wanting to talk about it a lot, and I've been in a real DC universe mode. I just been all about DC for the last several months, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, this is subjective. This is my personal thoughts, obviously. Anybody who disagrees can feel free to comment, and all I have to ask is, what do you think? Do you think a Deathstroke / Suicide Squad movie could work? Do you think they're going to be connected with the Man of Steel sequels and an eventual Justice League movie? And who do you want to be in the Suicide Squad? What's your ideal membership? And who do you think should betray Deathstroke / Slade Wilson / the Terminator? I personally want Manu Bandit to play him, but who do you want? And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this has been John 12.